Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying some Sweet Loren's. This is cookie dough. We have gingerbread cookie dough and chocolate mint cookie dough. These were $4.99 each at Kroger. And it says you can bake 12 cookies, bake one, or bake all. So we are just going to make a couple, and then we're going to save the rest in the refrigerator since you don't have to make them all at one time. The baking instructions, it says safe to eat raw. So if we wanted to eat it right out of the package, we could. And we might try a bite right out of the package too when we sit down at the table. But it says ovens may vary. Begin with the lowest time and add as needed. That's smart. You preheat your oven or toaster oven to 325 degrees. Place one or all of the cookie dough portions 2 inches apart on a baking sheet. Bake for 9 to 11 minutes for a soft and chewy cookie, 12 to 14 minutes for a crisper cookie. Remove from oven, let sit on baking sheet. Cookies continue to bake as they cool. Enjoy. So it says 9 to 11. I'll probably go for 10 minutes and then I'll look at them. But I always tell you the total time that I left them once we come back. So, let's see. Okay, so this is how they look. So, if you were looking for that star shape or the gingerbread shape on there, you have to do that yourself. You can do that yourself, but it is not done for you. So, I'm going to make... What do you think, Kevin? Do you think 2 of each will be good?
2 of each should be fine.
Okay, I'm going to do 2 of each. We're going to go for 10 minutes, and then I'll be back. So I let these bake for 10 minutes exactly. They've been cooling off for probably 15 minutes. I've let them sit. You know, you don't have to let them sit that long, of course. That's just what I did. So it says sweetlorens.com, gluten-free, certified vegan, whole grain, 12 servings in the container. 1 cookie is 90 calories. And these are manufactured for Sweet Loren's in New York, New York. It says manufactured at a dedicated facility free of dairy, wheat, and the top 14 allergens and sensitivities.
That's good.
Okay.
Let's sit back.
So I'm just gonna.
Yeah, break it down.
Oh, it's very soft.
That is more of like a pumpkin spice kind of flavor to me. No, I'm getting more of the ginger now. Right at first it was like pumpkin spice. If you wanted to roll these out, by the way, and cut them out into cookie shapes, they're telling you to thaw them and then basically squish everything together in one ball and roll it out and cut them. So you're not gonna take these individual little balls and try to make them into a shape.
I said I wanted to try one baked and then raw, because you can eat these raw.
What do you think about the spice?
I've had them in the refrigerator. I like it quite a bit.
Yeah, does it remind you of pumpkin spice a little bit? It's a little more ginger strong than pumpkin spice, but...
I definitely like it baked more. I think baked has a lot more flavor.
I like the texture of it not baked though.
I like the texture of it baked.
Do you?
Yes.
I like that gritty, sugary texture.
Well, I think it has a gritty sugar texture when it's baked. I think it, I really do like the texture of these. And there is a grittiness to it. But I think the ginger flavor, it's almost gives you that little burn.
Yeah, it's almost there.
Yeah, it's almost to a burn. But I like it quite a bit. It's not an overly sweet cookie.
No. And it has a little bit of a grainy texture, like you would get with like a sandy texture.
It does.
A little bit, not
does.
Sugary grain, which is gritty, like the good kind. It's got a little bit of the bad grain or gritty.
I understand what you're saying, but I love how if you bake it for 10 minutes, at least according to our stove oven, 10 minutes was perfect. and let it sit, and it's
Yeah,
gonna
it's really
be,
good and
it's so soft. It's just perfectly baked. I like it soft like that. And if you did want a sweeter cookie, you could always ice it, but truly, I just like the flavor of it the way it is. I think this would be good with a cup of coffee.
Tell you what, there's really not that many ingredients in here. A flour blend, cane sugar, palm oil, filtered water, molasses, spices, and vanilla flavor, sea salt, and baking soda. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I like the gingerbread. It's to me, it's classic gingerbread.
Ginger, cinnamon, and clove.
Very nice. So this is the chocolate mint. You can have that. Yeah, this is 90 calories. I think there's a few more ingredients in this one. It says cane sugar. There's a flour blend.
Yeah, that's what this one had.
White confectionery drops. Filtered water. Cocoa powder. Molasses. Chocolate chunks. Sea salt. Baking soda. And peppermint oil.
I like that almost gooey texture. Of course, if you don't want that gooey texture, just bake them longer, but that's nice.
I love the texture of that.
I like the softness of it, but it still has that little bit of grittiness in the back.
I think the texture is amazing. Okay, this one has all kinds of, look at that. Oh my gosh.
That gritty that I'm talking about is almost like a, I don't know how to describe it unless you actually feel that yourself. It's hard to describe. It almost like coats the roof of your mouth a little bit. And I'm sure it's something in their flour mix since it's gluten free.
I like that both ways. The gingerbread, I really thought had more flavor when it was baked. But this one, the mint's there no matter what.
Yeah, the peppermint oil's the same.
It's the same level. It didn't get diminished when you baked it. It didn't bring it out more when you baked it. It's the same. I think those are delicious.
Okay.
If you like a mint ice cream, then you would like those mint cookies. I don't think it's toothpastey. I love the texture. And especially, I liked it both ways, the mint, but that baked texture is just like, I could eat like 10 of those.
Yeah, it's kind of a gooey, soft texture. Yeah.
Yeah, and like they said on the back, if you want them to be crisper, just leave them longer. That's, if you like crisp cookies, go for it. I think these are both really good.
I think they're okay.
Just okay.
Yeah, that gritty texture for me would bother me. But if you're sensitive to that, it's going to bother you too.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing wrong with you saying that, because some people have said they are sensitive to textures like you are, so they wouldn't care for that.
I never used to be that way, by the way.
It's come with age.
Come with age.
That's funny.
And doing these videos, that's what I've noticed it, because I used to eat just like basic stuff, so
Right. You never had keto before.
That's right. We would have never had keto. Honestly, if you need plant-based, gluten-free, dairy-free, allergen-free, whatever, if you need that, then give these a shot for sure. If you don't need them, I don't think you need to buy these. They're just like buy the regular brand. I don't
just
think
buy Pillsbury.
Yeah, this doesn't
gingerbread.
replace the regular brands. But
of course.
If you want those dietary choices,
all that, yes. Because I don't know the difference in price. These were $4.99 each. I don't know how much it costs to buy the gingerbread in the other brand. I just don't know.
See, I'm getting that little particle feel still.
Right.
But it just hangs around.
And I'm not. So if you're like me and can just eat anything.
Yeah.
But now they do have other cookies as well. They had we saw like chocolate chip.
The
and
basics.
There was something, maybe a sugar cookie or something like that. So they do have other ones. Somebody had specifically asked us to try these though. And so when I saw these at Kroger, and I didn't see them anywhere else. Like I looked at Meijer, I looked at Walmart. I didn't see them there. I only saw them at Kroger. And they weren't with the other cookie doughs, like behind the doors. They were in one of those where you have to reach down in the refrigerator.
Like a chest freezer.
Chest freezer. I never can remember that name.
They were fruit. They were refrigerated.
Yeah, where you reach down in there and get it. That's where these were. So you have to kind of look everywhere for them. But I was really glad to find them. So I'm glad we tried them. I think they're good.
I'm glad we tried them too. It's just like I said, if it wasn't for the texture for me, I think the flavors are fine.
Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas